Happy Moon in Leo. Whoop whoop. It's kind of a big deal, kids. Kind of a big deal. How is everyone feeling? There's been some solar flares. There's been crazy stuff going down. It's been wildin' out here. It's been wildin'. I wish we could change the picture of this, the settings. Why can't we manage the settings? Steve. Yeah, I tried to change the picture to match the one that's on. Hello, welcome. Trying to match the picture. I can't do it. So how is everybody? We're gonna start. We're gonna get this party started. Say hello. If you got a question, let me know before I get started with the all signs. I don't even think I'm gonna timestamp it. I'll just go through later. Yeah, Satnin. Oh, today. It is a gorgeous, beautiful day. Here in the 110 degree weather of swampy Florida. Here we are as usual. Okay. Yeah, Satnin, you ready for this? She's ready for this jelly. We're gonna go live. Where's the picture at, Sat? Oh, there she is. Okay, we're on two screens now. Hello. So happy new moon in Leo. So as always, I was meditating before this with my citrine, totally a Leo stone, yay, and my moonstone, which I always do. Oh no, I need to tell my girlfriend to come on. It's her birthday time. She's a cusper. We love the cuspers. So if you got a question, let me know before I start. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Hey, everybody. So I'm going to start the new moon and Leo readings. I'm going to start with Leo, as I always do, start in the new moon. Satnin's over here if you need anything. And she wants to know what's happening. So if you have a question, now is your time. Now's the time to ask it. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. With my Leos. Before Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. All my lovely Leos. All my lovely Leos. Hey, how's it going? Gracious. Ooh, Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. Is that the January? That's the weird cusp. All the cusps are kind of weird, I like to say. Well, welcome everybody. I don't know what your placements are, but it's for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I'm a Leo. I have, actually, this Leo season, I've been feeling great already. We're 2 days into Leo. We started in a Cancer moon. I've been noticing that the new moons and a full moon, or at least the new moons, don't start until like right before they change, which is kind of weird. So I don't know how that works. Astronomically speaking, but the moon just turned into Leo this morning, and now it's going new. And so that didn't used to happen, where the moon was like barely catching its new and full phases. So welcome to everybody. We are starting with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. If you want a personal reading, that's why I'm here as well. So just go over to the how's it going? Welcome, everybody. Here we are. Let's go with Leo. How are my lovely Leos? Like I said, I was meditating with citrine. I love this piece of citrine. Remember, this is what citrine looks like. If it's clear, it looks absolutely amazing, but it'll cost you an arm and a leg. Watch out for the fakes that are just basically amethysts that are dyed. For all my real Leos out there, I got a Leo Venus and a Leo Saturn. So I got a lot of Leo. I've been feeling Leo big time. Woo, I feel fiery. I feel fiery good. Swampy Florida. Here we go, people. What do we have for Leo? These are just energetic messages, Leo. All Leo placements, all your angels, ancestors, and guides, let me know. I'm using the Ethereal Visions Tarot, which I always use, the Luna edition. Ooh, look at this. I'm excited. And then within it, I mix the Dreamscape Oracle to get little oracles in there. But so far, no oracles for Leo. So Leo, oh boy, I like this, Leo. Oh, look, you've come out twice. Well, this is amazing, Leo. So far, you're coming out as the Emperor and the Sun. Well, you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, or you have those placements, or this is just you standing in your full power in the sun, being happy, getting illuminated. Ooh, about what you want to fight for. Yes. I love this, Leo. Here's Gemini's card, Knight of Swords. You're going to fight for something. Following your intuition. Wow. Leo, we have 3 major arcana. This is a big deal out of 4 cards. This means you're right on track, either with an emperor or being an emperor, standing your emperor, empress power. You're happy. You know the truth about what you want to fight for because you're following your intuition. I'm going to get... Okay. Regarding a King of Cups, either being a King of Cups or wanting a King of Cups. Ooh, this is Scorpio's card. Scorpio could be showing up here. This is also Pisces and Cancer, but it's also just very someone loving. And then the Tiger. Now, this is a charismatic, sexy person. So, Leo, this is amazing. The Tigers come out, which is like you. You're a lion, right? Which is a charismatic, powerful person who fulfills their dreams and knows what they want, stands in their power. And the Sun has come out. So Leo, this is absolutely fucking... This is the energy I've been feeling the last 48 hours. And here we have the Architect. Wow, the name of my business. Architects of Alchemy. The Architect is the overall energy of this reading, Leo. And this means that you are architecting an incredible life. So hello to whoever is here. Welcome. Oh, and your ancestors are guiding you, Leo. Yeah, to be this King or Queen of Pentacles. This is amazing. All right, Leo, this is great. I absolutely love it. I realize I didn't even get any chakra cards to go with this. Let's do a divine. Now, what am I feeling is very fiery. You know what? I'm going to believe in your own magic. So, Leo, you are standing in your power. You know the truth. You're fighting for what you know to be true regarding your intuition. So, you have Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Gemini coming out strong. Doesn't mean anything, but that's the energy that's here, and I absolutely love it. I'm living for this. I'm living. You're standing in your power. You're architecting your new life. Maybe you've met someone recently, a King or Queen of Cups, but you know the truth, the illumination, the Sun, and we have the Tiger, a very charismatic and powerful person. You want to fight for something because you're following your intuition here, Leo. You want to stand in your power as this Emperor, this Empress, because you know the truth. You won't be gaslit. You're going to follow through. You're going to be loving, charismatic. This is absolutely beautiful. The Architect is literally about you architecting a new reality. So for all those with Leo placements or any cuspers or any Leos, this new moon is your moon, babies. I feel it already, and I only have like 2 strong Leo placements. So I'm going to go ahead and get Believe in Your Own Magic, because Leo is all about believing in their own magic, right? What do we have? Whoa. We have Villain. You can always rewrite the story. Interesting. This is about you overcoming obstacles. Card number 38, that's 11. Maybe you're life path 2, 3, or 8, 38, or born in 83. But this is about you overcoming obstacles. See how she can get ready to smash that conch? Wow. It's almost like the music coming from it hasn't been satisfactory. And we're going from the water, and we're in the moon. This is beautiful. Rewrite that. If you've been considering yourself a villain, or you're like, I'm the villain in other people's story, and look at the bottom of the deck, I have the Lioness. This is you. You've earned all your stripes. So, Leo, this is a very good reading. I'm super impressed with this, Leo. Wow. This might be the best one. So we're going to take that. The Tiger, again, is about someone very charismatic and beautiful. Maybe someone with water sign placements. But I feel like you're fighting for what you know is right. You have the truth. You're moving forward. This could be about being the boss of your own business, or just, I don't know, I feel like with this King of Cups, it's about you smashing any villains in your story, in your life. Super good stuff. All right. I'm so glad we started the reading that way. Very good. So before we move on to Virgo, hold on just a second. Satnin's like, excuse me, we don't even have any pellets yet, sir. Okay, Satin. Leo is Saturn's north node. So if you're going to have any questions, you can ask them. Yes and no is free in between each reading. Or if you want a personal, all the links are in the description. Just go to the horizontal feed. Okay, Virgo, that's Satnin. Satnin, my magic rabbit, sitting right next to me. Yes, baby. She is a Virgo stellium. She knows what's up. Mm. It's pretty quiet around here, you guys. For being a new moon in Leo and us being excited, seems like everybody's pretty quiet. Okay, Virgo stelliums. I've got a Virgo Mars. God, it makes me annoying. I was watching this video on TikTok or something that was like, if you have these Mars signs, I don't want to argue with you. It was Aquarius, Libra, and Virgo. I'm like, that's right, because I have receipts and I know everything. My memory is impeccable, and you're not gonna win because logic, y'all, logic and facts is gonna win. Emotions don't win arguments, even though that's how pretty much they do on this planet. All right, Virgo. Hey, baby. Ooh, let's find out. I feel like that's up to you. Let me ask. Okay, before I get started with Virgo, then. Shout out to you, Share Bear. I'm gonna find out. Will you get an apartment? Although, again, I'm hearing it's up to you. It's like every time I ask a yes or no question for you, Sherry, I hear it's up to you. It's up to all of us, really, right? But let me find out. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Sherry. Everyone at our best and highest good. Will she be getting an apartment before school starts again? All right, so how this works is we take the first card we see. That would be a yes. So that means get on it, baby. You got a month. Yes, something is lining up for you. Freedom, and then I'll come and visit. We got a yes going on here. So I don't know if you'll move in right before, but you're going to get it. If you wait and dawdle, then you might be very pressed to like get into your new apartment before the school system starts. So get on it, mama. We got a yes. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Virgo. Go do your chart right now. Remember Astro Cafe? Good evening. Please hit the like button, you guys, both Sherry and Sarah, everybody here. Here we go, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have? Virgo, that's you, Satnin. She's a stellium. She's like, listen, it's too hot to work. Yeah, baby, I know it's fucking hot. Ooh, the Magician wanted to be seen right away. You are manifesting something. I haven't even seen the rest of the cards. Oh my gosh. Maybe with a Sagittarius, or you're manifesting patience with this new beginning in love. What? Virgo, like I said, I'm impressed. Maybe we're going to have incredible reads today, you guys. I would absolutely love that. All right, Virgo, here's Gemini coming up. Fighter archetype. Yes, always good. All right, so you are trying to manifest something. You're fighting to manifest something. Patience with this new beginning in love. It's taken a long time. It's been a long journey, but you're moving forward with confidence. Wow, the Palomino, that's an increasing card. So like I said, I use the Ethereal Visions Tarot, the Luna Edition, every new and full moon. I mix in with it the Dreamscape Oracle. So we have 2 Oracle cards here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. Virgo, this is perfect. So this is Cancer energy, Pisces energy, but I feel like it's you manifesting, Virgo. You're manifesting. What are you manifesting? After something was deceptive about using your intuition with your true love, being in Hangman. You are manifesting patience with this new beginning in love. It's been a long time. The sea turtle is about a journey that takes a very long time, but you'll get there. Something that you love, someone that you love. And then the Palomino is about moving forward with swift power and charisma. Again, Palomino, an increasing horse in Buddhist iconography. So maybe with a horse, someone born in the year of the horse, maybe you are, maybe Virgo. I feel like this is a lot about you. And I feel like you're trying to manifest after some deception when it came to your intuition and who to love. Maybe a Pisces was involved, someone was deceptive. And so now you're fighting for this manifestation and being patient. You know it's going to take a long time, or it has already, but this person or situation is very attractive, very powerful. Yeah. This doesn't really feel too much like Virgo. This is why this Palomino feels like somebody else. So it could be the person in your future that you're trying to become, Virgo, or someone that you actually know. So we have Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces showing up. All right. So here we go, Virgo. What is your believe in your own magic card in this Leo new moon? Because we got to believe in our own magic, you guys. That's what new moons are all about. Manifesting. Manifesting. Woo! What do we have here? We've got 2. Princess, be your own knight and release your guilt. Interesting. I'm going to take this first one. Maybe someone out there, Virgo, has some guilt you need to release. Maybe something went down between you and someone else. But this is card 1. Okay, I like this. 1, the beginning of the cycle. Maybe your life path 1. Or maybe this is just about you being one with yourself. Because like I said, I feel like for a lot of Virgos, this is just about you loving yourself and being patient. And realize you've been on a long journey you've had to fight through. And right now you're trying to manifest a whole new life. Maybe a life as this Palomino character, being very charismatic, powerful, and not feeling insecure or indecisive anymore. Virgo, I love this. You can be your own knight. This is about you taking your power back. Okay. Yes. Loving this. Virgo, so far, 2 for 2, got good reads. And if you don't know your chart, there's always a way to get free birth chart. You go to like astrocafe.net. And even if you don't have the time of birth, you can still at least get your main chart if you know the location where you were born. It's better, of course, with the full chart because then you have the houses, but I don't even know what those fucking houses mean anyways. Some of them I do, obviously. Remember, we don't put our faith 100 in anything because we create our own reality, and everything we believe in, it creates our reality. So if you start outsourcing your power by believing in somebody else's fucking philosophy or way of life, then you're going to feel weakened because it wasn't yours. In the story period that goes for all religions, all beliefs, all systems. I'm thinking that when I read this stuff or see stuff like online, I'm like, they're like, oh, if you're a Virgo or a Capricorn, you're this way. I'm like, who the fuck says I'm this way? Did you make this up? I'm like, yeah, they did. So... all right, then. Be careful what you put your energy and attention to, people. Okay, here we go. Yes, my name is Salena. It means moon goddess. Salena is was the goddess of the moon in Greek mythology before they changed her wackety ass name to Diana because somebody had an ugly wife named Diana, I guess. No offense to any Dianas, but clearly Salena is a more beautiful name. It means salty of the water and sea, which makes more sense with the moon. But thank you. Okay, here we go, Libra. All my lovely Libras. Oh God, Libras are so gorgeous. They really are, you guys. Give me a picture of 100 people. The most attractive ones are going to be Libra or Libra dominants. I promise you. Not always. Hashtag not always. Okay. My ex had a lot of Libra. Not a gorgeous person. Inside or out, but definitely not physically. All right, Libra. What are you so sad about? Somebody leaving you out in the cold? Make you feel disappointed? A Queen of Cups? Wow, heartbreak, Libra, what is going on? Oh my God. And the scales, there you are. So we have Cancer showing up hardcore, Pisces, Scorpio, and Octopus, you having your hand and so many things, Libra. I don't like this. About working together. Interesting. Here we have the 8 of Cups walking away. Well, Libra, maybe it's time for you to walk away from something. I don't know if this is a person, place, or thing. I almost feel like you're this Queen of Cups, Libra, and you're trying to balance out the scales of something. The scales is about you taking everything in your life and balancing out all the good, all the bad. We know that the 3 of Swords, heartbreak, betrayal, suffering. It's sideways. I like that, meaning maybe you're getting out of it and balancing something out after having your hands in too many different holes. That doesn't sound right, Libra, but You have to walk away from something. Maybe you've been wanting to work with someone or something. I feel like you're this Queen of Cups, regardless of your gender, or this could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone loving, maybe even a mother figure who's broken your heart, and you're trying to balance it out and get to work because you have a lot of talents here with this octopus, and there are people that want to work with you. So maybe right now in this new moon, what you're doing is you're taking a look at your own Three of Swords, Five of Cups, and seeing how it's affected your love life or your heart or your living, and using your power of Libra to balance everything out. Or you could literally be going through and healing some heartbreak. I feel like the heartbreak is healing because the Three of Swords didn't come out upright. It's healing something and seeing the good with the bad and taking it and realizing that whatever happened in this situation with your heartbreak, Libra, it made you this talented, powerful person that has a lot to pull from and work with. Growth and Pentacles, I like this. And at the bottom of the deck, it's the Eight of Cups. Maybe you had to walk away. Yeah, due to timing and changing and getting to work, right? So I do think there's another person involved here. Ooh, at the bottom of the Two of Cups, and I don't know who this is. So either you're going to walk away from someone or something that's been pulling on you, or this is just about you using this new moon to heal this final heartbreak that has been going on. Wow, this is pretty intense. Well, that shakes up the energy a lot. So for Cancer and, for Leo and Virgo, it was pretty intense. But Libra, I just feel like this is about you healing the rest of that heartbreak, getting back to your Queen of Cups. You're loving, you're beautiful. Maybe it was familiar. For some of you, this is your mom. I just hear that very loudly. For some Libras, this is mother wound. And we're healing our mother wound to balance something out and realizing that we have a lot of opportunities to work together. And so sometimes we have to walk away because of timing and change. Or this could be a person. But take it as it resonates, even though people hate when you say that. So whatever applies to you. What do we have here, Libra? Yeah, tree, let them go. Okay. Libra, this is card number 18. Maybe your life path 1, 8, or 9. Maybe you're born in 81. But here, I'll put this away because we only need the top one. But Libra, I definitely see you need to let someone go. Let them go. It can't be any clearer than that. Walk away. Eight of Cups energies, walk away. Let them go. Release this Queen of Cups. Release the energy, if you are this Queen of Cups, of sadness, and realize that you have enough here to balance out your own talents. And for some of you, like I said, it's going to be a mother, and that's rough, right? And maybe it's not actually like letting your mother go. Maybe some of you have gone through some loss recently. So my condolences to anybody who's suffered in any way, shape, or form of a loss, especially of a mother or a beloved. But if not, it's about just letting go energetically and not expecting someone to be other than what they are. Ooh. And realizing you have lots of opportunities to work with a lot of people. Okay. Moving forward then, Libra, like I said, that was not as pleasant as the other two readings, but that's all right. You have this new beginning here, and for every release, there will be something better to replace it. So let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. What's going on? So for Libra and all my Libra doms, what do we have next for my Scorpios? Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Scorpio and all my Scorpio placements. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. If you're new here, I am Salena, and Satnin is next to me. She's my Magic Rabbit. She's a Scorpio stellium as well. I'm a Cancer stellium. She's a Scorpio stellium. She's got 3 heavy placements in Scorp, don't you, babe? Yeah, we don't even know her rising. That's just her main chart. See, we don't have the time of birth for her either. But we know where she was born and what date. Yeah. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Hit the like button and subscribe and get your free yes and no. I'm going to read Scorpio here. I'm a Scorpio rising. So some people say, or I've heard them say, that this rising sometime is even more pertinent than the rest. I like to flip it over together. What do we have for Scorpio in this new Leo moon? Another fixed sign. Not a great mix, Scorpio and Leo, but still very sexy. Oh, God. Somebody's stressing you out here. The word. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, have Cancer in your chart, or this is just about you moving forward in this new moon. Scorpio, what is going on? The Devil. Okay, Scorpio, we have the Devil, the Serpent, and the Nine of Swords. Who are you? What is going on? Do you need to go to rehab? However, we have Capricorn here. So interesting. The Devil wants a new beginning and something stable with the Prophet. the word kind of fell out. And then we have something stressing you the fuck out because somebody's a snake. A snake. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, Cancer's card. The Raven, getting signs from your... Okay. Oh my God, Scorpio. I'm laughing. Because at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, I have the Chariot, the Raven, which is about your ancestors telling you, the Four of Wands, this union with your Two of Cups, and this Justice. Wow, after being disappointed. Okay, so this is just coming right to me. So whoever I'm reading for, let me know in the comments. This is some Scorpio that has very strong prophetic powers. I feel like you are this prophet, taking everything that you have learned, dancing with the snake. This is interesting. We have some... Oh, Scorpio, only you would get this reading, right? She's got this snake. What's the snake? Snake at the bottom of the tree, the serpent. This card is about somebody so evil and messed up that they will literally eat the tree of the world because they can't get enough, right? The serpent is someone you cannot trust. They will devour this tree because they want more and more and more. Now, I hope this isn't you, Scorpio, but for some Scorpios that may catch this message, this is about you going to rehab or healing some obsessive thought pattern or way of being. Some addictive and painful things aren't always physical. Sometimes they're just mental. We have this Nine of Swords. The word, the writing. Somebody here wants to either write you or is going to tell you something. The word is about telling your story. This could just be about you having this new beginning by taking this prophetess energy that you've used and you've harnessed, this real alchemist energy. This is definitely giving me alchemy. And using it to tell your story so that you can move forward in life. Whoa, to this union or the story of your union. Okay, that's very personal. So for some Scorpios, it's going to be about you finally having this new beginning after mastering something. For the others of you, it's you writing down the story of this journey of you overcoming your own demons and serpents and devils. And that's how you're going to move forward. This is beautiful. Let me know if it resonates. Hit the like button, subscribe, and all that jazz. Wow, Scorpio, and this is how you're going to move forward with your union. Or telling the story. Maybe it's not writing it, it's telling it. Maybe you have a podcast or you're a speaker. And then for others of you, someone is going to write. They say they want a new beginning, and it's going to stress you out because this person is literally Satan. Or was in the past. Okay, first of all, no one's literally Satan except for Satan. Satan doesn't even exist. Okay, sorry. Satan exists but has no power unless you give it to them, right? Eventually, they're powerless in the face of the ultimate truth of universal love and wisdom. Okay, Scorpio, it's pretty intense. So either you need to transform your addictions, your thought patterns to move forward and use this pain and the stress that you've been through to create this new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles, and move forward to your union. This is pretty fucking amazing. Or this is about you mastering this energy. So we have Capricorn, Cancer here coming up strong. And this is about you. Whoa. And here's your card. Princess, you can be your own knight. Well, didn't Leo have that too? So there could be a Leo involved. This is card number 1. I feel like this is about your new beginning. Mastering this devil. Having this new beginning, Scorpio. Using this time to really create your own reality. Wow. You're your own knight. You don't even need anybody. But this snake was very useful because now you're going to get this money. You're going to get this devil money. Which, Scorpio, you deserve, quite frankly. Wow. So this was... I'm getting goose bumps and hiccups, which means it's the real download. So maybe in the past, the serpent really stressed you out. And then for some of you, you already have moved on through this, Scorpio. You already alchemized this shit. This is a real Scorpio reading, I feel like. Whatever stressed you out, this addiction, again, could just be a bad idea. You have transformed and are transforming because you are the prophetess, the real alchemist. Wow. I want to move forward here. And then we have the Fool. Baby, get that money. Get that money, Scorpio. Write down your story. Tell the story of how you overcame Satan. Here I was in love with the devil. He don't even look that good. Maybe some of y'all have some really attractive Satan character in your life. That's not what the devil looked like to me. He was ugly. He looked more like the Joker. It's like, go eat a steak or something. Okay. Sorry. Hashtag we don't body shame even Satan, because Satan's form comes from our own mind. So I can't shame my own darkness. You're too thin. Okay, you guys, I like to crack myself up. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do we have, Saggy? Where my Sag babies at? My Sagittarius, as I like to call them. My Sagittarius. I read also too that this is your villain era for the mutable signs. I'm like, excuse me, the Sagittarius and Gemini are always the villain. I don't know. I don't need an era. They don't need an era. Okay, moving on. Saggy, what do we have? Whoa. Well, I don't like this card, and you guys know it. This is my least favorite Seven of Cups, because what is this? It's a dude with a dinosaur crocodile and a mask. This is all lies. What do we have here? A sacrifice being the gateway. All right, Sagittarius, coming through strong. You had some sort of illusion about having to sacrifice yourself in order to get through this portal, or maybe that has been a part of your sacrifice, your gateway. Yeah, Sagittarius, all these illusions you've had with love and sacrifice, yeah, you have to defend yourself from. So somebody wants to make you their little sacrifice, Saggy. Or maybe you feel like you have been that. And now you're defending yourself, Seven of Wands, against this sort of BS. You're tired of juggling. Sagittarius, your spiritual guides are here. This is about a new spiritual path, a white owl, signs, wisdom. You've been too caught up in la la land. You've had some illusions around love, thinking you had to sacrifice yourself in order to get this love, maybe from someone or maybe just from the world in general. And now you're defending yourself because you're tired of feeling broke, feeling like you have to juggle the spiritual and the mundane. And here we have a new spiritual path coming up for you, Sag. The white owl. It's about your ancestors, about wisdom, but it's also about something new and listening to the signs and synchronicities. Wow. The bottom deck, I have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, this is good, Sagittarius. This is about you standing in your power, being independent, being happy, feeling calm, feeling like you have enough to give yourself and others. Yeah, and being strong. So this is a Leo new moon. I like that the strength card is right underneath this. And moving forward with a victory, right? And the Harpy Eagle, seeing everything regarding a soulmate. Maybe a king or queen of wands is here. Yeah. All right, this is good. Saggy. So you are over the illusions. You realize that you've been defending bullshit, that you don't have to sacrifice yourself or any part of you to pass through the spiritual gate. I almost feel like these illusions in the past, Sagittarius, were the gate. Like almost like you had to give too much or feel like you didn't have enough in order to realize your own worth, that you not only have enough, but you have more than enough. You're super abundant and powerful. Pre-Empress and Emperor energy. So Sagittarius, you don't have to sacrifice yourself. If somebody wants something and if somebody wants a damn pentacle and you only got two of it, you can just say, I'm sorry, I don't have any more right now. And go on your way following this white owl of your ancestors. All right, Saggy, what do you have here? Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Exactly, Sagittarius. This is exactly what I felt. Whatever you've been through, whatever you had to sacrifice, something beautiful is going to grow from it. What's going to grow? These Nine of Pentacles. Because now you're stronger and you're smarter and you're more powerful than you ever were. You've been strong, Saggy. So this is a card 15. Maybe you're born in 1951. Maybe you're life path 1, 5, or 6. But maybe you're 51 years old. But it says something lovely will grow. So Sagittarius, I think that this is what's happened. All this pain, sacrifice, feeling juggled, feeling like people weren't paying attention to you, feeling like you were just, I don't know, wallflower is what I heard for some of you, is actually what is going to put you on this path to empowerment and freedom, learning this new spiritual path and realizing your own power. Turning shit into bliss. Literally, it's like Scorpio's read that we just had, except backwards, right? Scorpio is now transforming the shit into bliss, and this is you realizing I can transform shit into bliss, that I am powerful, that sacrifice doesn't mean something greater. It actually just means that I had to learn my own worth. Wow, that's pretty deep. That's pretty deep read, Saggy. I like this, though. This means spiritual growth for you. So hello to whoever's popped in. I am Salena, and Satnin is right next to me. She is my magic rabbit. We just did Sagittarius, and we're going through the all signs. We started with Leo, because we always start with whoever's moon it's in. Sagittarius, I really like this. So if you have a question, anyone, yes and no is free. Just hit the like button, subscribe. And let me know in the comments. And everything else, the links are pinned in the description. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where are my Cappies at? I like to call them crappy corns. Because usually they're in a bad mood. Honestly, people with like heavy Capricorn in their chart, I do not vibe with. It's so funny because I love everybody first call, period, in the story. But I'm talking vibes. And heavy cat vibes, using them, unless they're totally like evolved at the end of their journey, maybe when they're 80. Usually I just think they're weird. Word! Like, is something wrong with you? You ain't right. Maybe they're just neurodivergent and I don't understand. But here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Capricorn. Let's get a reading for my beloved crappies. Uh-oh. How did it go in your last full moon, Capricorn? The devil came out a lot. Ooh, even now they don't want to come. They're like, well, you talk smack about us. Well, I love you, Capricorn. Get to work. You better work. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Okay, first thing out is the Sun Bear. This is about ancestors being with you, watching you, beaming with pride, being so proud of you. Also, Asian ancestors, because Sun Bear is an Asian bear. So maybe some of you have some spiritual or physical Asian ancestors. The Fool. All right, Aries energy. Okay, so your spiritual guides are guiding you on this new beginning. Wow, that has been overburdensome, but a cycle's complete. Hallelujah, Capricorn. So you have Aries and the World card. How beautiful. So something was very overburdensome, this new beginning. And Spirit's saying it's over now. Now you're going to get your 9 of Cups, Cappy. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Now you're getting your 9 of Cups. You're going to be happy. Beautiful. I like that we go from the 10 of Wands, completing a cycle, to the 9 of Cups. This was hard. It looks like you have this new beginning. Your ancestors have been there. Again, for some of you, it's spiritual ancestors. Wow, interesting. So we have the Fawn, which is about a new gift. Also can represent springtime or something coming in. So this is a gift. So you've ended a rough cycle, Capricorn, and now you're going to get a gift with this Queen of Wands, or as this Queen of Wands. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but this could just be you, regardless of your gender, magnetizing something after doing this hard, intense, dark night of the soul work, the shadow. This card is about going into the shadow, the dark night, and transforming it into something spiritual. Again, some more alchemy here. So you are manifesting something incredible. What are you manifesting? At the bottom of the deck, we have equal give and take. This is good. Maybe a new job. For some of you, this is a relationship. For others of you, this is just about finding people that you can have equal give and take with and moving forward. Yeah, after a Tower. You've been on a break with something and you've manifesting a truth. This is good, Capricorn. So you have a gift coming in because you've completed a rough cycle. You've been trying to have this new beginning for a while, is what I just heard for some of you. And now it's here. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and just, I feel like you. All right, Cappy, this is good. Using this new moon to manifest. Manifest what you want. So let me know how that resonates, Capricorn. You've done your shadow work. You could be dealing with a sexy, fiery ass person here with the Queen of Wands, or maybe that's you being this sexy, fiery ass person that had to go into their own night, their own dark night of the soul. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Now there's equal give and take here, and you're moving forward. Okay, Capricorn, what do we have? What is your card? Take the first one. Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Well, this could be a reminder for you to practice self-love. This is card 24, maybe life path 2, 4, or 6. Maybe you're 42 or 24. So hello to whoever popped in. This is Satnin, my magic rabbit. I'm Salena. Satnin's sleeping right now, but don't forget to practice self-love. I feel like it's been rough, this cycle, but your spiritual guides have been with you the whole time, Capricorn. And now your happiness is here because you're getting this gift that you've manifested after doing this dark night of the soul work. And now you have this equal give and take after something unexpected had happened. So Capricorn, very good reading. This is like Capricorn energy of working for. It's interesting because I don't have any pinnacles here except for the equal give and take, which I feel like you had to go through all this fiery energy, this dark night of the soul energy, because there's a lot of fire here, in order to get this equal give and take from either a job or a person, or just you feeling like life is balanced and fair. So please hit the like button if you're here. It does help the algorithm. Even if you don't want a reading, somebody else might really need it, and they need a real reader like me to find, because there's so many fakes out there. So many. Unfortunately, everybody be scamming. It's not just the tech bros. It's all the other witchy hoes too, sometimes. Bless them. Bless their heart. We love them. We don't love them hoes. Sorry. Sometimes I'll sing funny songs in order just to entertain myself. Okay, Aquarius. Now, this is opposite. So we are in a Leo sun, a Leo new moon. Yes, yes. And we have Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have for my Aquarii? Age of Aquarius, babies. Here we are. Age of Aquarius, where everybody is a star, but nobody is in the top of the hierarchy. And we all shine in our own brilliance of whatever we've perfected. We realize that we're here to save each other. No one's coming to save us. You haven't figured it out by now, kids. All right, some obstacles and challenges. Oh, God, regarding some deception. 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Aquarius, I'm not loving that. We have the Seer. Ooh, and the Tiger. Okay, well, maybe you're a tiger. Someone else is a tiger. Charismatic, sexy, smart, powerful. Not just sexy and smart, but powerful. Tigers are 1974, 1986, 1998. And I guess what? I don't know. Anybody too young to watch this channel at that point? All right, moving on. What else, Aquarius? Yeah, your soulmate. Your victory in love. Whoa! Okay, this flew out. Did you guys see that? Wow, Aquarius. All right, so we have Cancer coming up here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Wondering, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the memory cards. So we are in Mercury retrograde with like 7 other planets or something. I think 4 or 5 other planets in retrograde. Sometimes exes come back. Whoa, and there you are, the Aquarius star card. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the memory, which is about a memory of something from the past that makes it, look at her face. She's so nostalgic. About the gate crossing through, about the manifestation of the star and the lovers, Gemini, Queen of Wands. Okay, well. All right, Aquarius, there's been some fuckery here. In the past, there was competition, conflict, deception, or strategy, at least if it wasn't deception. Around a seer, or something that you saw coming. I don't know. Let's get into Seer, Tiger, and then we have the 6 of Cups, which is a victory and lover, soulmate, or a memory. So again, memory is playing the part, maybe a past life soulmate. Deception around it. Queen of Cups could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could just be you or someone else. I don't feel like that's you, though. I feel like the 6 of Cups and whoever this person is wonders if they should invest with you. So we have 2 sevens. 7's about options, opportunities, opportunities. Wondering if they should invest with you, and they're in their 9 of Wands because this shit is tiring. So maybe you're tired of some shit. But I'm gonna read these cards. So we have the Seer. Okay, Aquarius. This is gonna come out. It's pretty straightforward. Seer. The first thing it says is they know. All right, Aquarius. Well, they already fucking know. They know. They have the power to open their third eye and see past what is known and peer right into the unknown. The Seer honors the gifts of the gods that have bestowed upon them. They allow their imagination to tell them what they will come and how to manage the flow. Snakes wrap around their neck, protecting, defending, in all the words and visions. Are you ready to hear what they have to tell you? Can you handle the news that they will tell you that's coming into your life, for better or worse? Meaning, listen to the universe in order to bring dreams of insight, locate the balance between fate and free will. Ooh, I just heard the song in my head. The Killing Moon. I think it's by Under Blue Moon I Saw You. Is it something about bunnies? I don't know. I was like, Bad Bunny. I'm like, no, that's not. Fate up against your will. Ooh, Fate Up Against Your Will. I'm channeling a song right now. I think it's Under the Blue Moon. I don't know what the band is. It's from like the 80s or something. Or 90s. So Aquarius, this could be you. You know about the deception, you know about the conflict, or it could be somebody else, that this King or Queen of Cups. Because I feel like they're definitely a different person, another person. But they are, whoever, somebody does already know. The spring card says, allow water to cure you, release you. Oh, thank you. Oh, you are so sweet. I love you. You're amazing. You're amazing. It's just a reflector, remember? How are we best friends? Because you're amazing. I'm here to remind you. We're here to fucking remind each other. Because most of the Most of the reflections are just poop pop, which is great because then you can like look at your shadow and be like, wow, this is so shitty. What do I need to heal on myself? But then when you have good friends or beautiful people or wonderful trees or rabbits to reflect your beauty, then you're like, all right, this is why I'm here. Because not everything is awful. Oh, the spring, a red-headed maiden sits at the edge of the sacred waters. Well, maybe you or somebody else has red hair, Aquarius. She leans forward. She has a desire to belong, to fit in. Each star is a gift of hope. You're the star, Aquarius. Many waterfalls in spring flows around the maiden. So water is coming up heavy. You're the water bearer. This is about memories of the past. This is about a soulmate. This is about a charismatic person. This charismatic person could be you having memories of love and being loving. Aquarius, maybe it's just you being like, how do I love again? Meanings, allow water to cure you. Release your emotions and anxieties. Well, Aquarius, this is going to be hard news, but I hear nothing but you needing to release some bullshit, some deception, some competition, following your intuition, either towards this king or queen of cups that you know is loving and beautiful. Maybe you know, they know all this shit already, or you know this shit, but somebody wants to invest somewhere. And spring is saying, let the water heal you. So if there's a water sign, it's time for you to get healed by this water sign. You are the water bearer. And maybe this is just a reminder for you to heal yourself. Maybe memories of the past are dragging you down, Aquarius. But Spirit is saying it's time to heal thyself. Heal thyself! And get into this water. So literally go to the water. Go to the water. That is a song by Metalocalypse. Into the water. If you have not heard Metalocalypse, go listen. Oh, what's the memory? I'm trying to get to it. See what's the memory. Maybe it's just the memory of love. And you're like, I haven't been in love since 1982. I fucked about 8,000 people, but none of it was love. Sorry. I would never call my Aquarian sluts. No. I'm sorry about every Aquarius ever met as a slut. Bless their heart. Bless their slutty Aquarian heart. All right, memory. Memory is a delicate thing. It weighs as much as a feather and is just as fragile. Wave the feather one way and glimmer a moment to captures, dance the feather in the different directions. Flames rise from the golden bowl. Meanings, be mindful of the memories you desire to keep. Let your memories drive your imagination to new heights. Okay, Aquarius, my beloved, this is the truth. You are being guided to watch yourself. Maybe you're wondering, all right, you have this gift. The water is here. This is very watery, which is interesting because we're now in fire season. But this is about your memory. This is about a soulmate. This is about flowing. There's been deception here in the past and conflict and competition. They know, you know. But be careful about these memories. Wow. And then the gate, they've been a gateway for which you can create. Okay, wow. This is pretty intense, Aquarius. Good stuff. I definitely feel like you need to, if you haven't already, get into some water. There's a lot of love and flow here, which is interesting, like I said, because maybe Cancer season was really intense for some Aquariuses. But it's time for you to get into this love again. You're hilarious. Thank you. Yes, I am funny. I need to do stand-up. I actually started writing a bit. I've been writing bits. I forgot to tell you that after we talked last night. I'm starting to write bits. I'm like, I'm just going to start doing stand-up. I don't really care. Everything I say is fucking hilarious. The words that come out of my mouth, like, why do I hide this? Because I don't want to be a comedian. But I'm like, well, I already am. So maybe I should just go up on the stage. Because I have the funniest. Cancers are fucking hilarious. Cancers are the one sign we don't even have to really try. I'm sorry, but we're funny. And then we're not really going for the spotlight, so we're just like quietly hilarious. All the Cancers I know are funny as hell. You're funny, I'm funny. All right, here we go. Pisces. I got my Leo on. See, I'm starting to brag about myself. Yeah, nobody wants a bloated up Cancer. And I'm like, really? Why not? If you're going to have somebody that's like full of themselves, why not someone who also loves everybody else? Yeah. Leo and Cancer is very big hearts. As long as their fears and egos don't get in the way, they can rule the world with benevolence and kindness and let it go. Because we don't want to be no hierarchy around here. Okay, here we go. What do we have for Pisces? Where are my Pisces at? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Pisces. Pisces. I had to get a new sage out. Pisces, baby. Satnin's up. Oh, you guys, it's pellet time, but I'm going to do Pisces first. I'll do pellets in a few minutes. You know, she sat up right away. Her hair looks hilarious. Look at Satnin's hair. She's like, you're the one that woke me up. She's sleeping on her side. And I pulled her out. She was like, what's going on? Because usually we don't stream this early. And her hair looks a mess. She's like, girl, I didn't even have time to press my hair. And now I'm making fun of her and she's looking at me like, what? Okay, Pisces. Whoa. These two want to come out first. The Star card. Okay, so we should have some Pisces, Aquarius crossover. Or maybe you're just working on healing. Healing what? Ooh, healing and manifesting. The Well card is about manifesting. Okay, tapping in to your inner power and manifesting. What are you going to manifest? You're going to manifest the damn King of Pentacles. All right, for a lot of Pisces, I'm just hearing, and this happened. This is about you and your financial establishment. That's what I heard. So some of you do work in the money industry and or you are a business owner. But others of you, you are figuring out, how do I manifest this King or Queen of Pentacles that I want? Oh, Nine of Cups after not learning something. So they could be older or younger than you. But the Page of Pentacles in reverse is about being lazy, stubborn. Wow, Pisces. Juggling, being on your own, and wanting equal give and take. Interesting. So we could have a little Pisces Capricorn crossover, but I have Virgo here, that's your opposite, and Aquarius. And then we have the Palomino, which is about being a confident person, moving forward, getting messages out. The Sacrifice, we're going to put this away. And the Queen of Swords, you had to cut something off for this new beginning. All right. So I have Aquarius, I have Virgo, but what I really have, this is for a very specific Pisces somewhere. You are trying to figure out how to manifest happiness when you're surrounded by someone who is both lazy and stubborn and juggles you. You're trying to go inward with this Hermit card to find out, how should I get this person to do equal give and take? And Spirit's saying, you can't. Number one, this is why you have to move forward and cut them out if you want this new beginning. You have to see the dark night of your soul and do the work. So for some Pisces, this is definitely about someone else's King or Queen of Pentacles, is about your spouse, your mate, and so forth. And they are not, they're not great. I'm just going to say it. They're not great. They're selfish, they're self-absorbed, and they're lazy. And they have financial issues, and they juggle you. And Spirit's saying you need to look at this. Use this new moon to be really honest with yourself and go into the world and see. Now, some of you are dealing with Aquarius or a Virgo. Maybe this is King of Pentacles is. But Pisces, I feel like this is you needing to heal. You're wondering, how do I heal this? I don't think that you can. What you need to do is wonder, how can I move forward and get equal give and take here with the Six of Pentacles? You have Two of Pentacles and a Six of Pentacles, and you're looking at it like, wow, why am I settling for this Two of Pentacles? I don't understand why I'm not learning how to be happy. Or maybe you do have a business, Pisces, and you're like, how can I get my six from the two? I want to be happy. I really like this job, but I'm not learning something. I'm not seeing something. How do I manifest? And you're using this new moon, or you're encouraged to use this new moon portal to manifest the star energy, this Aquarian energy. Very good. Very interesting. Did I even get one of these for Aquarius? I don't know if I got Aquarius. I don't think I got, your read was so heavy. I don't think I got you an oracle card from the Believe in Your Own Magic, which we're in a Leo new moon. So I wanted everyone to be encouraged. So what do we have for Pisces? Universe, we're all just stardust. Well, that's very Piscean. So card number 31, maybe your life path 1, 3, or 4. Maybe you're 31. But this is about remembering the big picture. We're all just stardust. Wow, that's very Piscean. That and we have the star as well. So I feel like you're very dreamy as usual, Pisces, is what I'm getting. Very dreamy, and you're dreaming up a new way to go from 2 to 6 pentacles. How do I do it? Maybe how do I be alone? How do I heal? How do I get away from situations, people, jobs, businesses that don't give me what I deserve? Wow. Pretty deep. That's pretty deep. Equal give and take. Move forward with power, Pisces. Ooh, there we are, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, making a decision. And then as soon as I said making a decision, what came up? The Lover's card. You're like, how do I fight for my own happiness here? I'm stuck in this job or situation, and I don't feel like it's paying me enough. Well, maybe it's not, and you need to leave. So no shame in that. Or maybe this is just about you leaving someone else or parts of you that don't fully realize your own worth. All right, moving on. So sorry if I did I get an oracle card for Aquarius? I'm so sorry. You just have to deal with it. Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node, Aries. What do we have for my errands? Errands? That doesn't sound right. Aries. Oh, I said I would get Satnin in her pellets. Sorry, guys. Pellet break. Yeah, Satnin, stand up. Stand up and be counted. All right, does anyone have any questions before I move on? It's a quiet day here in New Moon Land. Okay. Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node. Hallelujah to having no Aries in my main chart. Fuck yeah. I feel like I have enough Aries energy. I was raised by Aries women all my life. My best friend in high school was an Aries. A lot of Aries around me. All right, Two of Cups, Aries. I really like this. This is equal give and take in a relationship, a soulmate relationship, a friendship, a romance with maybe a Libra. What? We have the Gate. We have this. Okay, and a choice. Aries. And here you are as the Queen of Wands coming out. All right, so we have Libra here. This could just be about balance and justice in Gemini. So 2 air signs. Gemini, Libra, and at the bottom of the deck I have Sagittarius. Wow, okay. So you're being patient about something. You're trying to get everything balanced, Aries. About your path and the signs and synchronicities you're saying, because you're trying to manifest something. Ooh, maybe a devilishly good-looking person. So we have Sagittarius, Gemini, and Libra, and then you. So there's a 2 of Cups justice that you want to pass through, and you're trying to figure out about this choice and be balanced. Aries, this is a very straightforward reading. You are this King or Queen of Wands. There's a choice that you need to make. You're trying to figure something out. We've got the 2 of Cups, which is, there's definitely justice in this. And this could be the gateway through which you have waited for and been patient. This could be the path. Whoa. But there's been some deception in the path around you before, so you're wondering. And I feel like Spirit is advising you here to be like this Page of Pentacles, to take your time and study. See how she's studying this? So this is kind of opposites for Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. Hit the like button. Let me know how it resonates. This is definitely for you to see something more clearly. Maybe in the past, Aries, you've made impulsive decisions. Never. Which is why we have the Temperance here, telling you to be patient and tempered. So we have Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, but I feel like this is you learning more before you pass through this gate. Maybe someone is getting married. 2 of Cups justice is giving me marriage. Maybe it's just a decision that you want some karmic justice for and you're learning about it. Interesting. Ooh, we had this earlier with self-love. I can't remember who this was with. Was this Capricorn or Sagittarius? Anyways, potion, remember to practice self-love. Maybe your life path 2, 4, 6, 42, or 24. But Aries, this is about you loving yourself. And I feel like slowing down, getting all the facts before you proceed forward through this gate to get your karmic justice is needed. But this looks really good. So be patient, be tempered, and love yourself. Because if you love yourself, that's going to guide you back to this place where you won't make impulsive decisions that maybe cause you more suffering down the road. I really like this. This is really good. The Lovers, the Justice, the 2 of Cups. This, like I said, it's giving you like marriage, a lifelong partnership, something you manifested because you were patient, and now you're walking through a gate. Wow, this is an incredible. I'm going to give a clap. This might be the best Aries read we've ever had. I got a couple ones in the past, but this is really good. This is about tempering something, and we're in a fire season, but it's almost like a level of maturity has arisen. or seeing something from the past as gateway justice. Maybe you were in a relationship with a friend or a family member or a lover, and there was some karmic justice that had to play out and you had to learn from it. That was a part of your spiritual initiation. Or just seeing it that way. We can always rewrite the story, dudes. That's the whole thing about we create our own reality. You can't tell me what makes me suffer. Only I can. Now, there's general sufferings that every human experiences, of course, that no one can avoid regardless of their life. But having an empowered view about our past and what we've been through is the way to transform. Because then it becomes a required part of the story instead of just something that looks like it was needless. Okay, very good. Now we're going to move on to Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where are my fellow Taurus moons at? My exalted moons. My exalted moon babies. Over here with my Scorpio rising and my Taurus moon constantly at odds. My Taurus moon's like, slow down, take it easy. This is one of countless lifetimes. We got this. My Scorpio rising's like, no, now, must, do, intense, transform, change, blah, save the world. And my Taurus moon's like, excuse me, can I get butter on this croissant? Excuse me, these cushions are not very soft. Taurus, where are my Taurans at? I love you, Taurus. They're like my perfect match. Oh my God. Well, we can have an Aries Taurus crossover because we have the Page of Pentacles coming out. What are you learning? What are you learning about? Ooh, okay. Well, this is a lot. All right. Okay, I'm definitely feeling an Aries Taurus crossover because I put these cards back in various places and look, Sagittarius came out. So you have Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. But I feel like this is you. Ooh, the white owl. This is about your ancestors and a new path and them watching you and sending you signs and synchronicities. Where are my fellow Taurans at? Yeah, and getting your karmic justice after some deception with the devil. All right, Satan. I see you. I see you, Satan. Okay, Taurus and Taurus placements. Well, it's good that your ancestors and your spiritual guides are here kind of guiding you along the way. Being like, you got this. You can do anything. Really, that's what the whole army of spiritual beings are for, just like constantly hyping us up. Time to undertake a new spiritual pursuit. Ponder the cycle of life and death. Well, Taurus moon, here you go. You have you learning what? About a sacrifice and moving forward. Maybe somebody sacrificed you or cut you out, or you had to cut someone out in order to architect something better, this new beginning after being patient. This is your path. It's pretty straightforward, Taurus. You do have this new beginning and stability here. And the way you've gotten it or will get it is by cutting out some shit. Some fuck shit is what I heard. Okay, Taurus, you had to cut out some fuck shit, whatever that means to whoever I'm reading for, whatever fellow Taurus and Taurus placements. You had to cut out some fuck shit, make a sacrifice, maybe if someone born in the year of the horse, 78, 90, 2002. You had to cut out some fuck shit, sacrifice something, learn about it. Maybe someone sacrificed you. You had to move forward and architect a whole new life after being patient. So we have Sagittarius, Leo. So maybe a Leo's involved. Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But like, again, I just feel like this is you, Taurus, regardless of your gender. You had to be like, tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, or you're getting sacrificed. And so I feel like someone or something wanted to either sacrifice you or they sacrificed themselves because they couldn't come forward in integrity. Wow. And now you're architecting. You learn from that. Or this could be bad patterns and habits. Maybe you drink too much, think too much. I don't know. But now it's time to architect something new. The architect knows everything. Taurus, it's time. Oh, and as I say that, there's a beautiful, oh my God, you guys, this incredible butterfly. Wow, it just came right up to my window. Whoa. And usually I wouldn't notice what's going on in the window, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, you are transforming, have changed or changing. You are architecting a whole new life and way of being. Wow, after some fuck shit that you had to cut out. And you have this new beginning in money and stability and happiness after being patient and following your spiritual path. Follow the way. The path is all about the way. This is the way. This is the path. This is a part of your spiritual path. To learn temperance, to learn how to cut things off. Whew, it can be heavy though, can it, Taurus? Because I know Taurus doesn't want to cut off anything or anyone. They're like, if you're in my friend group, you're there forever now. If I love you, I'm married to you forever now. Ugh, regardless. So, Taurus, what do we have for my Taurans? Spirit is saying, if you want this new beginning, you need to learn how to sacrifice and cut things out that don't serve you so that you can have this happy new beginning and a new spiritual path is awaiting you. Yes! Sorry, I got excited. Whoa, did you guys see that fly? Okay, this was in Pisces too. We're all just stardust. So maybe you're seeing something from a higher perspective, Taurus. You could be 31, life path 1, 3, or 4. Maybe you're just seeing things from a different perspective. You're like, yeah, I don't need that person, place, or thing to make me happy. I'm creating my own new stability here. So Sagittarius is here as well. This is a part of the path. How beautiful. I just had a really mellow feeling come over me. What did we do last? Aries? Yeah, Aries I was proud of. And then there's a little Aries-Taurus crossover. But I feel like this is about you even taking it a step further. As I just said that Aries card, the Fool, showed itself. And being happy. Yes, the King of Pentacles. Yes, you're going to get your faithful lover. You had to balance some shit out. How beautiful is this? Some sacrifice. This card is all about the sacrifice. You don't have to sacrifice yourself. You don't have to sacrifice what you love. You can get what you want, but you have to make wise choices. And sometimes you have to cut out people and habits that are no bueno. No bueno. All right, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where are my gems at? Gemini, the OG villain. The OG villain of the... Why is everybody up on Geminis like that? We love them. They're a good time. I hear they're very loyal friends. I've never had one interact in my life like that, but I'm a Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, so my idea of loyalty might be a little different. So here I have Gemini. I love you, Gemini. What do we have? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where are my gems? My twins. My twins. Oh my God, 2 of Cups. Speaking of twins. Oh my God, 10 of Pentacles. Hello, Captain. 2 Cups, 10 of Pentacles. We can just stop there, Gemini. We don't need to go any further. 2 Cups is equal give and take in relationship. This could be about your family, your lover, your mother, your father, your brother, anything that gives you this 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. And moving forward with the victory. Oh my God, Gemini. As soon as I gave Gemini some slap, they slapped me right back. Say, look at this. I'm moving forward with the victory with my 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Well, fuck yeah, Gemini. Be that twin within. Show me. Be the exalted couple. Give it to me. I want to see the other side of that. I want to see power couple Geminis everywhere. Regardless of your freaking gender, because it doesn't matter who you bang with. Yeah, equal give and take. You're moving forward with equal give and take. Gemini, this is incredible. This might actually be better than Aries' reading. Okay, we have Pisces showing up after getting eliminated. About what? About what? What were we in Hangman for? Pisces showing up, equal give and take with a Pisces. Equal give and take after some illumination. Yeah, and walking away from something. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? The Knight of Wands. So, Gemini, you're going to have this new adventure. Look at this. Gemini, I love this energy. After conflict and competition, and now, whoa, look how sexy this is. It's literally, my body just got hot. There's going to be a new beginning. After conflict and competition, you're moving forward. I'm going to move these around because you know I don't like my suits touching my suits. But other than that, this looks incredible, Gemini. Woo, woo, woo! So, for too long, you were in this hangman energy. Again, you could be dealing with a Pisces. We do have water here, but it's very fiery. This is all fucking good. One thing I don't have here is any air energy, which is great, actually, Gemini. I feel like you're airy enough. So there's a 2 of Cups, equal give and take relationship with a spouse, with a partner, with something that's going to create stability, marriage, possibly, that you want to move forward with the victory because there's equal give and take. You've been in this hangman energy long enough. Or maybe you had to walk away from a Pisces. But I just feel like this is about illumination and knowing it's time to walk away so that you can have this new beginning that's going to lead you to some passionate new adventure. Okay, Gemini, this is fucking great. Let's give a hand to the Geminis. Walking away for some bullshit. And now moving forward to get their victory. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Like I said, I want to see these exalted twins out here. I want to see it. I live for it. I live. I live. All right, here we go, Jemmy. What do we have? We have Red, forgive. Interesting. So this is card number 10. 10 is the completion of a cycle. So maybe you have to forgive someone from your past. Interesting, because she has tomatoes everywhere. She's not even taking a bath. There's just like rotten tomatoes on the floor. Maybe your life path 1. But I feel like you've completed a cycle here that you were illuminating on for ruminating. So for some of you, it gives me a little bit of that Aquarius energy. Maybe you have it Gemini, Aquarius placements. But we have Pisces and we have red, forgive. Maybe someone has red hair, or you call someone red, or red might be your favorite color. Something about red. But I think you've already forgiven this person, and now it's time to move forward. Wow. So for those of you who are unpartnered or uncoupled, you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is about you just walking away, maybe from someone that you thought was your 10 of Pentacles, but I don't get that. I feel like it's you walking away from a lot of BS, a lot of fuck shit. Did I hear that already in my head? That also could have been, what was Taurus's? Yeah, so there's the Taurus-Gemini crossover that I'm feeling. And I feel like you're walking away from some fuck shit after thinking about it for far too long, and you've just come to forgive it. And you're like, now I want my 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to have a victory. There is equal give and take out there. And now I see to walk away from people who cannot give me what I deserve, who cannot give me what I pour into them. So Gemini, this is really good. So it's like you're using this new moon to finally forgive the situation that you've been thinking about for far fucking too long. Far fucking too long. And now you're moving forward with your 2 of Cups. Yes, I am living. I'm living. I live. Like I said, this was really good. Really good, Gems. Keep it up. You don't need to think about the past anymore. Just let it go. Listen, we're alchemizing. All right, so here we go. My final one, Cancer. That's me. I'm a Cancer stellium, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where are my fellow crabbies at? Boop, boop. Any Cancers in the house? Satnin has no Cancer in her chart because I have all 3 of them. But Elvis, her husband, is a Pisces stellium, so he is my soulmate. They're both my soulmate, but he's like, we're perfectly charted. We're perfectly charted with perfect charts. He is the Aries Venus. I have a Leo Venus. He's a Pisces stellium. I'm a Cancer stellium. Me and my rabbit, we are the astrologically perfect couple. He's born in the year of the rooster. I'm a horse. He's perfect. Okay, Cancer. This is about your timing, baby doll. So, anytime a Cancer's in any moon energy, we love it. So it's all about that timing, Cancer. What? What about what timing? What's this talking about, Spirit? What do we have? So hit the like. Whoa! Hit the like button and subscribe. Oh my God, the timing with the King of Wands. All right, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And then you. Could be about your mother, but I feel like this is you, the Empress, showing up. Typically, I say the Empress is Taurus or Libra, sometimes Cancer, but since we're at Cancer, I'm feeling like it's Cancer. Timing with the King of Wands and you, baby. Yes, and now there's some justice. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe this is somebody sexy you haven't met yet. Maybe you're going to meet him immediately today, at the end of the day. But I have 3 major arcana, so I feel like we should stop here. So we have Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, being sharp-eyed, and then we have Gemini cutting someone out. Oh, one more. See how that harpy eagle is looking at everything? And one more. What's this about? Okay. And you weren't patient. Something wasn't. Ooh, I'm left out in the cold, and now you're happy. You use your intuition. You've been watching, waiting, working. Okay. So the overall energy is the 5 of Pentacles. Not loving that. But now we have the 9 and the High Priestess. Maybe Spirit is saying that in the past you have felt you're dealing with this 5 of Pentacles, this lack. Maybe you feel like you've been cut out. You don't have enough money, Cancer. This is about 5 of Pentacles typically is like poverty, but I'm not feeling poverty in this. Feels just more like, damn, and see how she's holding the child here? That's not a usual 5 of Pentacles. Usually 5 of Pentacles are walking outside of a church or some weird shit. But this is about you holding maybe your inner child. Oh, okay. And then we have this new beginning. All right. I get it. This, I just got a message. Cancer. This is about you healing your inner child so that you could have this new beginning and passion, which is arriving right fucking now. You've had to hold your inner child and be like, yes, I know you felt left out, but you had to get more stable. 9 of Pentacles is stability. And use your intuition, High Priestess, and watch something. You've been waiting for it to come in. You've been doing the work. Yeah, now you have this gift. What is the gift? The new beginning and passion with someone very sexy. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius. No, sorry. Sag, I don't know why I said Aquarius. So the timing around of King of Wands, King or Queen of Wands, you've been waiting for. Libra. You've had your eye on it. This is about the Harpy Eagles, about being precise, watching, maybe even watching too much. Maybe that's what the problem has been. You weren't patient. And Spirit's saying, you haven't been patient. You keep, what is that saying? A watch pot never boils. God, I hate that kind of saying, but it's the truth. That's what I feel like from this reading. It's like you're like, when's my time coming? When I get wanded? And Spirit is saying, be patient, because the temperance sideways is you haven't been patient. You've been watching something a little too hardcore, maybe. Overthinking it for some of you. Time to reassess your life and adjust accordingly. Listen to the message Spirit is sending you. Harpy Eagles are a sign that you need to change something in your life. They represent your strength, none of your weaknesses. The Harpy Eagle comes in via visions. When it appears, heed the message and take a good look at what is out of balance. Well, maybe this is it. Spirit is saying you have been too concerned, possibly about a King or Queen of Wands, waiting for justice. And Spirit saying you had to reevaluate something. What are you reevaluating? This sense of being left out in the cold, right? Because actually you're not 5 of Pentacles, you're actually 9 of Pentacles. And you haven't been patient. Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, and a fire sign, and an air sign too. So I feel like you had to cut something out because of timing. And this really hurt. And I don't know if it's because you weren't patient enough with this person or the situation, or if this is about you realizing that your own lack of patience is what's fucking you up, not the other person. Whoa. All right. That's a very specific message for somebody. I don't know who, but basically pull your head out of your ass, crabby. Doesn't resonate with me. This looks great, but I feel very happy right now. Of course, I don't read for myself because that's just ridiculous. Because otherwise I'll just be making some shit up. Either way, good or bad. So there's karmic justice coming. So we have, it could be a marriage too. Could be a marriage that you've lost your patience with, that you're like, okay, now is the time to move the fuck on, stop feeling sorry for myself, and move forward, because we have this. Oh, I didn't even get one of these. Sorry, Cancer. Did I get one of these? Damn, Cancer and Aquarius almost. So we're all done with the all signs. If you'd like a personal reading, let me get this last card for Cancer. Cancer, what do we have here? Escapist, come home to yourself. Wow. This very much is on the vibe, on point. So maybe your life path 2, 3, or 5, maybe you're 32 or 23. But what I get from this is that you have been putting too much on someone else. Like I said earlier, it's like you've been waiting for someone to change or waiting for someone to do something, and that waiting, and patiently, mind you, not even patiently, because who is fucking patient? Definitely not a Cancer. Definitely not a Cancer. We want it yesterday. So that's making you feel 5 of Pentacles, and really you're the 9 of Pentacles. And Spirit is saying, come home to yourself. Who cares about this other person's situation, about this King or Queen of Wands? Cut this out. Stop it. You know, if you're waiting for someone to change, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's time for you to change yourself, is what I heard. Yeah, stop being disappointed in other people. Other people suck. Not all of them. Hashtag not all people. But you have to make yourself happy. And so that's what I feel like this card is saying, Cancer. You have to make yourself happy. Hi, I don't do any free readings, Turna. I do free yes and no's. So just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will answer a yes or no in the form of a yes or no. So you have to ask it like in a form of a yes or no question. And yeah, I don't do free readings. If you'd like a reading, I've been reading tarot for 25 years. I don't do free readings. That's silly. Only if it's like somebody's birthday or some shit. If I'm your best friend and it's your birthday, then you get a free reading. But otherwise, we are all done with the all signs. And if you want a free yes and no, just drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop your question. And that's what we have there. So pretty good stuff. We had some really good readings. Some people need to do a little more reviewing. Other people are in the process of transforming. And some of you are just about to hit the jackpot when it comes to whatever you want. Your wishes. So that is what we have, kids. We are done. Let me know how it resonates. What's the next one? So we'll have a full moon in Aquarius next. Let's get this ready. Right? We'll have a full moon in Aquarius. I'm like, right? Duh. So I'm all finished, everybody. If you have a question, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here. Check my email or some shit. Wait for you guys to... Here's Satnin, the magic rabbit who's now sleeping. Satnin. She's like post-pellet nap is what is going on. So now we'll just chill. We'll just chill until we get a personal reading here. Oopses. Trying to simultaneously charge this and have it sit up. Not easy. I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. Am I? Steve. He asked me, they're like, what does that mean? It means nothing. It's something from Flight of the Conchords. Look at this. We'll just have it be a drunk ass. The drunk ass. You drunk ass. How's that? Everybody loves a drunk tarot read. I'm not drunk. I don't even drink. I was like, I don't have anything against drinking. I don't care fucking less about it. But having, previously, been around alcoholism and alcoholics, it's like, that'll change your view. And I'm like, oh, this is like right on scene with Gen Z. I'm totally on scene. Whatever Gen Z is thinking and feeling is like what I'm thinking and feeling. I'm like, this is not even fake. It's totally real because they don't really drink. They're not all hypersexualized. It's like they understand that the government is not our friend. They're not into religious institutions. I naturally am like this because they're my people. Okay, well, that has been really good. Like I said, I meditated earlier with my citrine and my new moon. So we're just going to chill here for a little bit longer. Kind of running out of battery on my laptop anyways, so I have to cut that stream short. Okay, 41. 41%. We'll just wait here. We had good readings, good energy. Things are feeling good, looking good. Leo season is bringing about a renewal, I feel like, for a lot of people. A very fiery renewal. Very fiery renewal. Good stuff. La, 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 la. Let's see, kids. Anyone have any questions? No. Just the two of it, just the two of it. We can look it up and try. Good fiery stuff this season. I've just all of a sudden got a craving for like garlic bread. Garlic bread. Maybe I'll have some pasta for lunch, dinner, whatever the next meal in life is. Pasta. It's hilarious. An advertisement. If you look younger than your age, you might be Pleiadian. You might just have good genetics. You might just have good genetics. You maybe aren't an alien. Maybe you just have good genetics. Far be it for me to point out the obvious, but maybe going to the first extreme is not the best idea. All right, who has a question? I won't stay on any longer if nobody does. I'll just be done, baby. What's this? Scissors. I like to do, is it Thursday? Sometimes I like to do readings early, but I'm like, well, everybody's working. I have the song Backseat in my head from Blue Brigada. Is that how you say it? They did the song So Cold. And then the next seat, the song I hear is Backseat. So good. So good. They're a really good band. Got a good vibe. It kind of reminds me of like 70s music or something. I don't know. Sometimes I'll hear like 70s stuff and I'll be like, yeah. Like not the stuff from the 70s, but like stuff that's like written to sound like that. I don't know what kind of genre that is, but I don't know what genre that is. I just sprayed rose mist on my face. Yeah, go get yourself some. Be amazing. It's Leo new moon, so just go out there and just like be the most, do the most. Spray rose oil on your face. Wear your moo out. Whatever it takes to feel good, to create that opulence, that opulent life you want. Leo had a really, really good reading today. So my Leo placement's out there. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Oh, there's like a loop. I don't like the way that looks. Man, this morning there was like a I can't catch a break. Like, why is my life like this? It's not even trash day, right? I'm like, oh, I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. I don't like the way this looks. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. And then, of course, at like 9 o'clock, it was like, meep, meep, meep. And it's like right outside my window. I'm like, what? I cannot catch a break. It's not even trash day. You're picking up somebody's random ass trash. But don't worry. I went back to bed. Who wants a free reading? Like, just a free yes or no? I feel like we did such a good job. All the signs. I feel like the worst one was... Who was it? Nobody. Nobody had bad ones. The one that was most telling us to go inward was Cancers. But other than that, everyone else's was pretty darn good. And even that's not bad. Pretty darn good, kids. Okay, I'm going to do a little collective reading then. Before I log off and go about my day. Finish the rest of my work. Here we go. What do we have? Let's do a collective reading. Just see what's out there. So I'm using the Egyptian Art Nouveau Tarot. I'm dreaming of spaghetti and garlic bread. I get hungry when I read tarot, even though like maybe I've just eaten not long ago. Ooh, we have a faithful lover and a new beginning in love. Sign me up. Hell yeah. Here we go. Let's find out. What do we have? Let's just do a little collective here. We already did the all signs. Let's have fun with it. Yeah, Satnin. Hi, baby. Let's do it, babe. She's so cute. All right, we're moving forward. So we have Cancer popping right out, but just that energy of Cancer energy moving forward. Not wasting any more time. Harnessing the light in the dark. For what? A new beginning. And passion. Woo! Maybe something you're passionate about. Maybe with somebody. Maybe just wanding. We're going to be wanding around here. And then we have Aquarius energy, healing, the star. You're moving forward, this passionate new beginning as the star, with an Aquarius. Maybe you're Cancer, maybe Aquarius, maybe you have neither one of those, doesn't matter. It's just energy of you moving forward with the passionate beginning because you've healed something. What have you healed? What are we healing? Who's the star here? Oh, yes. So we're in Leo season and we have sexy ass Leo coming out strong already. Well, maybe you have Leo placements. But this is just about you being a powerful manifestor. Look how sexy she looks here. I mean, the Queen of Wands always looks good, but she's really like, Even her cat looks sexy. Look at her sexy ass cat. Usually the cat's on the ground. He's like, I'm going to be up on this lap and put a little hand on her sexy ass lap. And you're just very magnetic and powerful. You have this new beginning because you have healed and now you stand in your power. 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles came out a couple times in the reads earlier. So somebody here is very much in their 9 of Pentacles pre-Emperor, Empress energy of being independent, standing on their own. Damn sexy. So we have Aquarius, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Whoa. And a new beginning. Aries, just as I said that. A new beginning as what? For or as this Queen of Pentacles. You had to be single and independent. Maybe not actually single, but just independent and feeling good. 9 of Pentacles is more than just about money or finances. It's about you feeling like you have enough. And really feelings are just feelings, right? They don't come from anywhere else. Is this a fucking squirrel? No. So she's got a hawk on her hand. So a peregrine. And now you have this new beginning. Either as a businesswoman. So the Queen of Pentacles can be a businesswoman. Just someone very stable. Someone very powerful. She got her little hair next to her. Getting into calmer waters with the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be about a marriage. But the fact I have the Queen and the King next to each other, and in between we have the 6 of Swords, this could be, again, a marriage or business partnership. You could be an earth sign, have earth heavily in your chart. Whoa. So you've healed something, and now you have a new beginning because you stood on your own, you manifested it. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. The bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Cups. So it could be reading for, there's a lot of queens here, you guys. I have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Well, we said pre-Empress energy. You're manifesting all of the Queen energy. So it could be reading for a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh my God, and the King of Cups, you guys, I never have my shit touching. And then there's Leo again, who made a choice after deception. Whoa. So someone may have deceived you. The King and Queen of Cups are looking at each other in this one. Look, kissy kissy. Wow, you guys, these cards, I don't know why I chose this deck, but very much these cards, look, their look on their face. He's looking at over to her and she's looking at him. And he's like, I got my big ass cup here. What is it he's holding on to the other hand? He's got some sort of lightsaber, but it's not up. And he's got his cup here, and she's got a huge fucking cup. Look at her big cup. You got a big ass cup of love. Wow. And in between that was power and strength. So Leo coming out strong. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is about you being wow. I got goosebumps on my left side, which is my feminine side too. Sometimes been stressing your ass out. You're in your wounded warrior, spiritual wounded warrior. Not understanding why there's been conflict and competition. Why has this been? So Cancer's come out again. Pisces as well. So if Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, all the earth signs, and Aquarius. Why has there been so much competition and conflict around this truth? What's the deal? What's been hiding? Almost is what I feel like. Why has this been so difficult? So whoever I'm reading for, there's been something you have had conflict around regarding somebody, I don't know, who matches your energy with this King and Queen of Pentacles. And they want to communicate about spiritual guidance. So we have the Hierophant coming up. Spiritual protection. Some truth. Oh my God, and the Lovers, about this choice and using your intuition and being happy. It's been overburdensome. They've been in, oh boy. Well, I didn't want to do like a love reading. I wasn't like, let's do love reading. I literally just said, let's just do a collective reading for this new moon in Leo. Well, Leo, I heard yesterday from someone, an astrologer, that is like the second sexiest sign, meaning that they are associated with sex and sexuality and passion. Second to Scorpio. I got a Scorpio out here, but Scorpio is, rules the genitals and heat and passion. So it's very hot in here. It's giving Nelly, it's getting hot in here. So there has been healing, which has given you a new beginning. And now you're going to get to calmer waters with the counterpart after being just fucking railed through. That didn't sound right. I was going to say railed through. I'm like, no. That's not the energy. You being very tired. You had to really go into this. You're like, God damn, why is this so difficult? Love shouldn't be this way. But you didn't know about something. Maybe you didn't know. Why is there conflict and competition around what? Around a fucking truth. Why is it so hard to tell the truth? Listen, I do not understand this. I'm definitely the one that's like, I don't understand this. Why yasses all lie all the time. You motherfucker fake, you motherfucker, everybody's fake. Everybody lies so much. This is why I have not been popular in my life. I am quite popular, but not when I open my mouth, then I get very unpopular because I speak the truth, because I can hear people's thoughts. My mind pervades space. I know what's going on. I let most people get away with bullshit most of the time because come on now. But when you're just straight up lying or avoiding a truth, I'm just like, I'm exacerbated. I personally cannot deal. I can't hang. Like I can't hang out with fake people for too long. That's why I can't hang around my family members, because it's so stupid and everybody's so fake and so full of shit that I'm like, well, what's the point? This is exhausting trying to hold up these fake realities. It's exhausting. Same with my spiritual family. I just got exhausted. Like I can't do this with you guys anymore. Now, there are people out there that do hold a sort of truth. I'm one of them. I can't be the only one. So now you are, looks like, finding out someone is communicating something about spirituality. So we have a Taurus energy here. So we have Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, all the fire signs, all the earth signs. The truth about being spiritually guided from a decision. So we have Gemini, Taurus right next to each other, 5 and 6. And using intuition about happiness and illumination. So you know something, or you're going to find out something. Definitely by the next full moon, I feel like. Because the moon and the sun came out. When the moon and the sun comes out in a spread, and this is just a collective spread for whoever is listening, means a revelation of information. Now, maybe this information is just you understanding something on a deeper level. Maybe that's why we have the High Priestess. So we literally have the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. Maybe someone will never communicate their truth, and you've just been like, well, I don't understand why this is so hard to tell the truth. Does Satan have your tongue or what? Like, I don't get it. Again, I do not understand dishonest people, but I am honest to a fault. There's no fault for my fault, but other people might find it faulty to actually hear the truth. This is like backwards bizarro world. We're already in samsara. I don't need to be pretending samsara is real, okay? I'm liberated. So someone wants to tell you the truth and communicate about this decision and using their intuition. So we have, bam, 4 fucking major arcana in a row. My major arcana do not touch in this deck. You're going to find out either through your own intuition and spirituality, through the illumination of your intuition, something that has been very burdensome that you've been thinking about for far too long, okay? Because we have the Ten of Wands, it became overburdensome, what? Thinking about it. So with Pisces again. And so now you're moving forward with this Two of Cups after doing the work. So this could literally be in this, we have the King and Queen of Cups literally with the Strength. You have been put through some sort of spiritual test, whoever I'm reading for. This spiritual test was about you following your intuition and knowing the truth, even if someone didn't want to say it. And again, truth is relative, correct? Meaning that my truth and your truth probably don't line up. I mean, I have understanding the ultimate truth of the Wisdom Buddha Manjushri. So, and Wisdom Buddha Manjushri says truth is relative because we create our own reality. So there's something that you learned or you're moving forward with, maybe with a Taurus, maybe with a Gemini. You could be a Pisces or have this. Leo's in here too, strong. And it was overburdensome thinking about this or waiting. And so you had to let it go. It's interesting because you see all these feathers that are surrounding this. The imagery of these cards is really getting you right now. See all the feathers that are surrounding this hangman? I don't have any hangman where there's a bunch of damn feathers. It's almost like the bird of truth is free now, finally. Like you know it. Maybe you always knew it. Some of you always knew it, but you didn't want to face the truth, or you're waiting for someone else to tell you the truth. And you didn't understand why it was so hard for people to tell you the truth. But now the truth is here. The sun and the moon are clearing it up. And it doesn't really matter if they speak it because you know it. And now you're moving forward with the Two of Cups, someone who equally feels and can be honest, who can hold the sword of truth and the cup of love at the same time. Because work has been done. Wow. You're strong now. So we have Leo coming out hardcore, water signs coming out hardcore. Only thing I don't have here is air signs. I have Aquarius and Gemini, but I feel like that's just like energy of healing. Could be people, but really good. Okay, well, this is fucking amazing. Like I said, didn't expect that. This looks really good. I don't even feel like I have to pull anything out. Sometimes I say things and they sound funny and I'm like, wow, why does it sound like this? So there's a truth that you have coming towards you, whether it's a spiritual truth, because we do have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. They're like a fucking counterpart and a decision. So the Hierophant and the High Priestess, they're like the Emperor and the Empress, but I think even a higher frequency, because they have a greater spiritual purpose than just serving one family. They serve all of the collective. The High Priestess and the Hierophant, they serve every living being if they're doing it correctly. And in between we have the Lovers, which is like a conjoining and a truth. Wow. Interesting with this Lovers too, because I have like a fire and he's wearing like a bird. So I'm like fire energy. So maybe you're very different than this person and that alchemy pushed you. Maybe you were very honest and open and loving and giving, and this person was deceptive and they hid and they lied and you didn't know why. And Spirit said the alchemy of like you transforming that and choosing yourself and following your intuition. Now you're going to get this sort of truth and illumination, whether it's from them or just from source. It doesn't matter. If you seek the truth and tell the truth, this karma will be cleared. And wow, surrender to the wisdom of your body. Hubba hubba. Well, we are in Leo season. Things are pretty hot around here. It's been pretty hot, everybody, spiritually speaking. This is listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. And didn't I say that? You're listening to the messages in your heart, maybe from your body. If you physically feel drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. Wow. Your body knows. And I don't just mean your lower bits. So this is how I know, like, if somebody is good for me or not. Like, how do I feel when they're around? Do I feel happy and energized, or do I feel drained? And maybe this person's going to come back, or you're going to meet somebody. I feel like this is good stuff, though. Nothing bad here. I feel like the bad has already passed. Oh, surrender to the habit of people pleasing. Yes. Surrender the habit. Do not people please. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make others happy. Surrender low self-esteem. Hello. It's very much a Leo card, I feel like. You deserve the best. Love, success, and abundance. Set the intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. And maybe that was it. You were settling for less and you didn't understand why there was conflict around a truth. Relationships will show us ourselves for sure. Okay, well, I think I'm done for now. We've been on here for damn near 2 hours. Damn near 2 hours. And it's pretty early in the day for people to want a personal reading, but I always give people the opportunity. We always give people the opportunity. I'm not on very often anymore. So I keep it pretty much the new and full moons, and then just whenever I have the time, you guys. Whenever I have the time. So it's good to catch me here. This is the least expensive way to get a reading. I tell people that all the time. Really good reading. Satnin, don't throw it on the ground. Don't throw it on the ground. She gets funny with that bowl of pellets. Okay, hi everybody here. Satnin's on the other stream. Does anyone have any questions? Otherwise, I think I'm just going to bounce out. The moon goes new like in 10 minutes. I think it was at 2? No, at 3:10. Let's stay on until 3:10. Let's stay on until 3:10. That was a really good tarot reading, by the way. I could be reading for a King or Queen of Cups. I have heavy Leo, heavy water sign energy. Heavy fire and water in this read, which is totally what we're in right now. We just passed through water sign into fire. Heavy fire and water and a lot of stability, though, with this King and Queen of Pentacles and this Hierophant and all this work. This looks great. I love it. So for some of you, this could already happen. Maybe you already have met someone because you had to let go of this idea that someone was ever going to tell you the truth or be honest about any conflict. And because you did that work of surrendering and releasing and being like, well, this is just the way it is, kids. Some motherfuckers ain't right in the head. Ain't nothing you can do about it. We got to love them anyways. Isn't that the hardest thing? Loving ourselves so much that we can release any expectations or attachment to anyone else. That's hard. That's pretty much like the Buddhist crux of everything, to be non-attached. It doesn't mean we don't care. In fact, it's the opposite. We care so much that we realize that everyone's on their own journey. I can't manipulate people to do what I want. Good luck with that. Even if you're paying them, you still can't. You know, I think that happens too. Like if I have clients and, you know, they want me to act a certain way or do a certain thing, it's like, okay, well, Satnin. No, she's going to try to throw this on the ground. So, like, you can't manipulate me into doing something else. Like, I try to make people happy, but ultimately everybody is sovereign. Unless they tie themselves to something that's not. All right, any questions, anyone? Anyone, Bueller? Not really quick today. Good readings. Good readings. A lot of major arcana in this spread too, like destiny. Destiny, shit is here, you guys. The time has arrived. Leo season is up. It's what's up. There's so much fire in this read. A lot of wands. It's very wandy around here. Look at this, all wandings. So much wands. Yeah, new adventures. Maybe you recently went on a traveling, you met somebody, you had to release something. moving forward. Maybe you're gonna go on a trip. Nice stuff. So anyone have a question here on this live stream? Yes and no is absolutely free. Everything else is pinned in the description. Satnin is done with pellets. What time is it? 3 o'clock? I wonder if it's gonna rain. It's supposed to rain later. It's supposed to rain. Anyone want a oracle reading? You know, I didn't do this last time and I kind of wanted to, but I didn't. Oh, Susan. There goes a book on the floor. My name is not Susan, by the way. Let's do a Wisdom from the Epics of the Hind reading. So hello, hello. If you missed the All Signs, go back and check it out. It was really good. Every sign had incredible messages, a lot of work done. And I'm going to do a little oracle spread from Wisdom of the Epics of Hind because I haven't done this forever. So think about a question that you have or a situation that you want some clarity on. It's just a 5-card guidance spread. I absolutely love this deck. It's got stories and moralities from ancient India. Here we go. Think of something. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Here we go. What is it? 5 cards for whoever was thinking about whatever. Whoever's got skin in this game. 5 cards. Whew. All right, here's card 1. We're gonna reveal it together too. Whoa. 3. Yeah, okay, so either one of these things. I feel like these could be universal. Okay, so whatever you asked about, this is what we're going to read on. So the very first card is, I think, what you need to let go of. Holy Macintosh, did you see this? What do you need to let go? What's the first card we have? Ilvala's hatred. Yeah. Don't hold on to any hatred, kids. Damn. This is not a great... This story is really fucked up, actually. It's about some sad magicians here. So let go of any hatred or disappointment or anger around the situation. So I don't know if you're waiting for someone or... I don't know. Again, I just work here. Don't blame me. I don't know what you asked. I don't know who you are. If you want a personal reading, I'm here for that. The links are in the description. Yes and no is free, but the first thing you need to let go of in this situation, collective, is hatred. Yeah, this story about the demon brothers is pretty fucked up. They were really pissed off at a sage who refused them. Ivala dealt a hatred for all sages, so it's like, racism, or not even racism, because a lot of time racism isn't actually backed by any opinion or situation, but so Ivala got hurt by somebody, and then he hated all sages, hermits, and wise men. Because of this, the brothers would invite sages to their house, and then they would eat them. Their heinous acts continued for a while until 2 of the brothers invited a sage, and before Ivala could call out Vadipiti, the sage digested him quickly and then incinerated Ivala through powers of his meditation. So that's why you don't fuck around, right? Because you might find out. You might think you're a great sad magician out there and you're a real badass, and then you encounter some motherfucker who can just evaporate you in a minute. So, message, you can only hate someone else if you don't love yourself enough. See, self-love leaves no room for hatred towards others. You can come back from hatred as soon as you choose to do so. You're worth so much more than being a vessel for hate. Ask yourself, is there anyone or anything you hate? Why do you hate this person? Can you release yourself from this hatred? So this is what you need to let go of. Any sort of hatred, negative energy, just bad vibes, bad juju. Just blaming other people for our problems. People are just reflectors, okay? They're just here to show us some shit in our own mind we don't like, we don't want. And to change the world, not just to see it. Get off your fucking meditation cushion and do something, right? If you don't like something in your world, change it. Don't hate people. People are just people. People just be dumb. They can't help themselves. They're just reflectors of your karma. What do you need to embrace, collective? Let's find out. Ooh, Dee Dee's desperation. Dee Dee, Why are you desperate? I like the lotuses and the swan, but we don't want to be desperate. So let's see what the card says. What do we need to embrace? Duty. Ah. Do you compare yourself with others? Do you act on impulse and regret it? Are you easily tempted? Message. You or someone you close to you will soon be pregnant. Okay. Sex is a powerful divine spiritual act. Do what it takes to maintain its power and sanctity. There's enough for you. Learn to use it well. Choose to be grateful what you have and your abundance will increase. Be patient. What you want will come to you, but on its own good time. Okay, so you need to embrace your sexuality, your passion, your earthly desires. Know the story has a happy ending. Reduce sexual activity. It says actions to take. Be careful if you don't want to be pregnant, y'all. I always say this to people when I meet them and they have kids or unwanted pregnancies. I was like, yeah, did you use a condom? And every time they say no. And I'm like, okay, well, shut up. Don't let the passion ruin your life. Didi, an earth goddess, was one of 13 wives of the sage Kashyapa. Kashyapa, wasn't he the last Buddha? Her sister Aditi was one of Kashyapa's wives and had 33 children. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Didi became so desperate to have her own kid that she wanted them to be more powerful than Indra. Kashyapa accepted her request to impregnate her, but asked her to wait until the auspicious hour. He warned her by not doing so she might get demonic children. But Didi was so overcome by lust, she forced and seduced Kashyapa right in that moment. She bore 2 demon children. Even though Didi remained cruel to her sister and her children, she always regretted her lustful action that caused her to produce demonic children. All right, so I feel like what you need to embrace is patience. Don't just follow sexual lust. Let go of any hatred, but your body is a wise guide. So Spirit is saying, embrace, sex is a powerful divine act. Do what it takes to maintain its power. There's enough for you. Be patient. What you want will come. So don't just jump into bed or don't just jump into a situation out of desperation. Embrace the fact that you want and desire something, because this is what you need to embrace. Embrace your sexuality, embrace your passion, but don't lower your standards is what I'm hearing. Yes, there's a lot of attractive people, but if we do risky things or end up putting ourselves in a situation that's not for our highest good, then we're going to regret it. What is my greatest challenge that I need to overcome? Ooh, what is the greatest challenge, collective? Penance. So I feel like for some of you see how that snake is right in the crotch area? This is fucking hilarious. This is Leo season. Sex is the theme today. A lot of these readings are very wandy. We're Leo sun and Leo moon, so extra hot and spicy. In Florida, it's just swampy. So what do you need to overcome? Maybe this, you've been on a break sexually, or, you feel like you've been paying the piper somehow with a snake in your crotch. It's pretty intense. This is not like the tarot reading we just did at all. This is like, I don't know who I'm reading for. I get this stuff and I'm like, what is going on? I'm a shadow reader. I can't help it. I just work here. So it says Apanara's penance. So you need to overcome maybe this bad karma. Ooh, that's what I just heard. Is this a lady or a dude? Dude looks like a lady. Non-gendered, because it's ancient India and people didn't, well, they did grasp. But there was always a place for the ladies in the world. All right. Question you ask yourself, do you have self-control? Oh my God, you guys. Overcome your hatred. Stop. This is intense. So whatever you asked about, you have to overcome some hatred. Don't be desperate. All right. Embrace the fact that you're a human being. You have sexual needs or desires, or just period. Don't make bad decisions. Ask yourself, do I have self-control? Am I willing to work hard for what I want? Do I believe I can win? Am I pushing in the right direction? Am I working too hard to prove a point to someone? Ooh, what will you derive from doing so? Is it worth it? It says, spend more time in nature, meditate without clothes on in a safe place to soak up the energy of the sun and the moon. Okay. So you need to overcome the challenge of this penance. So maybe you've been in a point where you've been like, there have been no good opportunities, collective. Maybe it's been dusty and it's been a dry spell. And there's just nobody and nothing that's appealing to you, either sexually or just job-wise or anything. And this has been a part of your path, Spirit is saying. And you're just like, all these motherfuckers is dusty. All of them. And you're not interested. So this is your greatest challenge. Says, after the death of his wife Sati, Shiva became so angry with the world that the guides had no other option but to return Sati to him in the form of Parvati. However, Shiva was so consumed by grief that he was unable to identify her in the form of Parvati, in spite of her tireless efforts. So it's like, maybe this is your greatest challenge. You do have true love or this great sexual opportunity or something around you, but it doesn't look the way you want it to. Thus, Parvati decided to do penance to win his admiration, to show him that she could master her senses and achieve detachment as well as he could. Damn. So she's like the perfect lady or something, and this is a challenge you have to overcome. Maybe someone isn't perfect or something isn't. This is pretty intense. Collective, I was not ready for this oracle reading. We just had a great all signs reading, 12 signs, and then I did an amazing tarot collective, and now I'm getting this, and I'm like, who asked what here? Because she's... it's getting intense up in here. She went into the forest and meditated for years without clothes on and food or water. Maybe some of you are on an abstinence journey, and you are starving yourself waiting for someone else. Maybe you are like denying yourself good people. Oh, hey, how's it going, sweetie? How are you? Welcome, welcome, baby doll. How's your day been? It's so good to see you. What's your chart? Usually when I do the moon readings, it's like the moon is the most prevalent. I know you're Sagittarius, but this is a crazy ass reading I'm doing now. So if you want a personal reading, baby doll, just look at the description. So busy, I'm out and about. Yes, you're busy all the time. That's such a Saggy, right? Leo, okay, interesting, because I always start with the moon that it's in. This is great. Then you had an incredible reading for your... Go watch the first one, the Leo moon, because Leo moon was amazing. I'm getting goosebumps. It was such a good reading. And we started out with that. Anyways, back to this weird ass... So if you want a reading, babe, just go to the links, make a donation, and we will do your reading. And if not, that's fine too, sweetie. So this says, go on a plant-based diet for a while. So basically, this is the greatest challenge. You have been in a desert, eating leaves, waiting to find true love, embracing your desperation in your body, not wanting to, not you, Alexis, but whoever I'm reading for. Whenever I do a collective reading, I ask people to ask a question. I don't know what it is, and then I do the reading. So that's why this oracle reading is kind of wild, because I'm like, who the fuck asked what? All right, back to this. So what we have to overcome is that your true love is in a form maybe you don't recognize. She earned the admiration of the ascetics, who named her Arpanara, meaning the one who wouldn't eat a leaf. Ants and lizards crawled all over her, but she remained unruffled. She conquered hunger, thirst, fear, even effects of the seasons. She ultimately earned Shiva's awe, respect, and it realized that she was Sati's reincarnation. So you have been in like a dungeon, collective, whoever asked this reason, waiting for something. Maybe you've been on a celibacy or an abstinent journey. You're being encouraged to let go of any hatred or resentment. Wow, this is wild. Who am I reading for? This is insane. Message: self-control is the key to your self-actualization. Every day when you wake up, tell yourself you choose to be a winner. Whew. Consider working on emotional healing. It's your time to realize your power through exploring your own mind. The environment is ideal for you to achieve what you want. So this has been your greatest challenge. You've had to go through a set of obstacles. It's time for you to release any anger about these obstacles. Embrace the fact that sometimes you do feel desperate. You're human, you're in a body. And the greatest challenge has been this opportunity to have spiritual penance, almost like purification. Oh my God, I'm exhausted just reading. I mean, the last two more cards, I'm like, whoa. Whoever has been through this is a lot. What is the universe blessing me with? Let's move on. Motherhood. Okay, so you guys, if you don't want to be a mother or a father, please protect yourself. This is the second card to come up with baby. With baby. With baby. Baby might be here. So the universe is going to bless you with something. Maybe you've been trying to get pregnant. Maybe this is it. You're mad because you haven't been pregnant. You've been desperate for it. And Spirit's like, yeah, you've had to wait and you've had to show and prove yourself. And now you're going to have this baby. Maybe a real baby. Maybe a spiritual baby. For some of you, it's a real baby. So if you don't want another baby or a baby, we have modern science. We have female condoms, male condoms. We have birth control. Many ways to avoid motherhood. Now, some of you do want to be pregnant. And you've been angry that you haven't been pregnant, and you've been desperate and pathetic about it, or angry about it, feeling desperate and pathetic. But Spirit's saying this is what you need to embrace. It's like it's naturally human. You want something, you have a desire, you've been waiting. You've gone through the fucking rails. You put yourself out in the dirt to prove your love to the world, and now you're going to get... I'm almost going to cry. Somebody out here really wants a baby and is really going to get it. Oh my God. Her name is Kanadi. What is it? It's Kunti. I always read this and I'm like, here's Kunti's card. I'm sure it's Kunti, but it's Kunti. So Kunti is getting her babies. Kunti is getting her babies. Are you truly at peace with your parents? Ooh, good Lord. Have you felt your parents were partial to your siblings while growing up? Are you proud of a parent you are? It says Princess Kunti had been a special boon that she could call on any of the gods and have a baby with them without losing her virginity. Aw, well maybe that's it. Maybe you don't have a partner. You've been desperately wanting a child, and Spirit's like, just go get one. Although she knew she must wait to get married before she could use her boons, out of curiosity and excitement, she used it and called upon the sun god. Woo, we're in the Leo sun right now, to give her a birth with a baby boy named Karna, fearing social shame. So basically, she's like a virgin pregnancy here. So again, this is the Wisdom of the Epics of Hind that I'm reading from. It's a miracle. Wow, this has a lot to do with sexuality and femininity, which is interesting. Fearing social shaming, she gave him up and kept it a secret until the end of the Mahabharata War. After her marriage to the impotent King Pandu, she used her boons again and gave birth to 5 Pandavas. She remained unfair to Karna, who was not only deprived of his mother's love, but his social status. But Kunti also extracted unfair promises out of him in order to keep her lawful children safe. Okay, this isn't great. So let's see, Queer Collective. Message: you are a good mother. Whether or not you have children, you're motherly, and your mother is helping others grow. Your motherly love. Well, I like this. Again, this, maybe you don't have kids, maybe you're masculine, maybe children have nothing to do with it. This is the boon. The story is about a boon. Heal your inner child. You can do this by therapy. Do accord healing. Your parents love you. Accept all your children as they are. Come with her to your own destiny. Don't live out yours. So that's interesting. So for some of you, this could be a mother story, since we have the mother coming up here pretty strong. And the hatred, letting go of the hatred, accepting that maybe you need a mother, you want that mother figure in your life, you've been through hell. And some of you, this is just about you giving birth to something that you've really wanted and your feminine energy for a while. And maybe your hatred or anger has been blocking it up, blocking the blessings of a lover or your creativity. Wow. You're going to be blessed with something. You get a boon. The story's about a boon. It could be an actual literal baby. It could literally just be something great that you want to give birth to. And it could have to do with your mother. So take it, whatever resonates. And finally, what is the probable outcome? Or my outcome. All right, so here we go, finally. Ooh, I love this card. This is about Vishnumitra's temptation. So temptation has been a strong theme here, kids. So if there's something that you don't want in life, time to get it out of your field. So this is the outcome. So sexual desire and temptation is strong here. Are you easily tempted? Didn't we have this earlier? We had temptation, and purification of the temptation. Don't be mad about it. You're going to get blessed with your boon. And this is the outcome. Are you able to stick to your promises you've made? Do you tend to hold others responsible for tempting you away? Ooh, do you tempt others into straying so you don't feel alone in your questionable actions? Oh my God. Let's read the little story here, collective. What is this about? This is about sexy ass. Maybe you're like too tempted to something. Vishnumitra was a dominant and revered sage. Lord Indra, known for his jealousy and insecurity, was very worried as Vishnumitra was about to complete a powerful penance that would give... Penance! We have this! Oh, holy Buddhas. A powerful penance that would give him status equivalent and maybe even higher than that of Indra. So these demigods get jealous. The higher realm gods, they don't give a fuck. They they're not concerned, but the demigods, they're petty bitches. Don't get mad at me! Y'all be acting crazy. Lord Indra was sent down to earth one of his favorite celestial nymphs, Menaka, to tempt Vishnuvara into abandoning his penance. Menaka danced and sang to wake Vishnurama up from his meditation, but had no effect on him. Yes. Menaka knew she couldn't stop or would attract the wrath of Indra. It is said her body had the smell of a fragrant garden. As she continued to dance, the smell woke up Vishnumitra and set his eyes on Menaka. He became completely enamored by her. His penance was forgotten. Sorry. What's wrong with you? What kind of sage are you? And he wanted to be married to her. Thus, Indra won his devious plan, successfully tempting Vishnumitra's using her beauty. All right, actions to take. Do you make promises yourself only make promises that you can keep? Promising things that are difficult will only make you feel defeated. I was talking to my best friend the other day about that. Stop making unrealistic promises. Fulfill the ones that you know you can complete. This is what my guru taught me. It's like every drop of water. If you can do this, do it. And then that will lead to your empire. Don't wait for the new year to make a resolution. Be persistent with your resolutions. Don't deny yourself things you like. So we have this theme of like desire. Maybe you're hating on yourself or someone else for being a desirous. I don't know. Spirit says, let it go. Embrace the fact you have desires, but you've been going through a rough patch here of penance. You will be blessed with what you want. Don't deny your things that you like. It will just make temptation harder to resist. Yeah, this is a story too. Like instead of trying to be like a celibate monk or something, maybe just, well, if you are a celibate monk, then please keep your vows. But if you're not, then maybe you don't have to go so hard, right? Maybe a little bit of fun. I don't know. It will just make temptation harder. Instead of cutting out tempting foods, reorder them. That's why I tell people, don't take on these big, I'm going to do this or never do this again, because you're probably going to fail. And then you'll beat yourself up and feel like shit. Message, resilience is your greatest ally right now. Get up and fight again. Ooh, avoid the situation, person, or opportunity or thing. Better things, people, opportunities, events are stored for you. So I'm wrapping this up here. So collective, what I'm seeing and hearing is that someone, maybe this is past energy, collective, and someone already came to tempt you and you're angry about it. And Spirit is saying, there's a middle way to this, right? Yes, you've had to purify, you've had to cut out a lot of people, places, and things that weren't good for you. But that doesn't mean you go cold turkey. However, watch yourself, because someone might be trying to tempt you, and maybe you're mad about it. You're like, why do you keep trying to do this? I just want to be a mother or have something good. Whew, I am finally done with this reading. I think I'm going to stop there. So unless anybody has a personal question and wants a personal reading, I'm going to log off because that was intense. That was a lot, kids. I was like, what is going on here? So there's very much a theme of temptation, self-control, spiritual purification. Maybe you have been on a abstinence journey. Maybe you need to be on an abstinence journey. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with sex, but I do have passion and temptation heavy in that read. So it may not be actual physical sex or people, but could be just those mindsets of like never having enough or feeling like there's something else that you want, or, that mind of craving. That's the thing. It's not problems that we have desires. It's that like we become insane. Insane. And that's why practicing moral discipline and patience and such and so forth is a good idea, because it's like, okay, well, you don't have to be crazy. You can just, there's a middle way. That's why I like Buddhism. It's all about that middle way, kids. All about that middle way, kids. Wait, oops. Here, I gotta plug in this computer. But yeah, that was a little exhausting. So does anyone have a question or wants a reading? All right. I'm going to wrap it up then. I'm going to timestamp them too, because that was interesting. Like I said, the tarot reading was incredible. This one is a little more like, oh God. Maybe you're mad because somebody tempted you or frustrated you, or maybe I'm reading for someone who was cheated on and you're pissed about it and you want to go out and like have revenge cheating, but I don't think that's the way. I don't think that's going to make you happy. But definitely something about self-control, sexuality, and forgiveness. And anger, sex is violent. Like anger and passion are really closely related for some of you weirdos. For some of you weirdos. I love you guys. Okay, does anybody have a question? We done here? Anyone? All right. I'm gonna peace out then. I'm gonna wrap her up here and we will timestamp. No one has yes and no is free if you guys want one. I guess I've been on for over 2 hours. Yeah, that oracle reading was a lot. I feel like some of y'all need to go on to some sexual fasting here. Call it abstinence for a short period of time. Maybe don't make a lifetime promise, but definitely take a break. But definitely gonna need a little vacation. Others of you have been in denial for too long. Okay, well, thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you so much to Sherry. I love you. And have a great evening. All right, goodbye. No one has a question? Yes and no is free. Say goodbye to Satnin. Anybody want anything? She's sleeping, I think. Yeah. But she's kind of like sitting up, which is weird. Okay, everybody, have a great new moon in Leo. Don't forget your manifestation list and so on. Remember, you deserve love. It's Leo season. Love yourself. Don't deny yourself your passions, but also don't go full force overboard that harms others. Middle way, people. Don't become a Snoke. Bye.